This pullback should fill me on CCL. Let's see. No, it hasn't filled me yet. A little bit deeper and it probably will fill me. Neo's still sitting on that monthly VWAP. XRT failed that pivot again. Really irritating. Jet's still not breaking the pivot.
Damn, 3 freaking dislikes on your video right off the bat, dude.
Nice. Just means I'm pissing the right people off, man. Bunch of basement dwelling neckbeards.
What happened, Deja?
Speaking of.
I think I got... Ball said I got 3 dislikes the second I went live.
That was JMA.
Why? What'd you say?
No, they're just bots.
I just made you positive.
I ban a lot of bots that post stupid shit in my comments, so they probably dislike my videos. I also tell people to go fuck themselves a lot.
You're a basement dwelling neckbeard.
Oh. A little bit.
You will be when fucking WoW comes out.
Facts.
Dude, he's
get
an
your
upstairs
monster
neckbeard. He doesn't live in the basement.
First floor neckbeard.
Get your monster energy is all you need.
I actually live on the top floor. Be a fucking top floor neckbeard. Top floor dwelling neckbeard.
Easy access to the window for when you want to jump out.
Get you some Hot Pockets, some Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew, dude. I used to fucking down Mountain Dew back in the day playing Halo.
Have you had the new melon Mountain Dew? It's pretty dank.
I haven't had Mountain Dew in forever.
Yeah,
I get Mountain Dew when you go to Taco Bell.
It's like the perfect drink for gaming because it wires you up with all that caffeine.
Zonix Pure, Zalal, what's going on, man? Zalal's been a while, man.
Too much these.
I used to love Mountain Dew.
Yeah, I used to down that shit.
Used to work with a guy who drank a 20-ounce Mountain Dew every single morning.
What was that?
I used to like the Code Red.
I like the Voltage. Voltage was the best. What was that? Yeah, I think it was like a purplish blue. What was the energy drink that had like the skull on the front? It was like no fear or some shit.
Remember Sobe?
Yeah, Sobe was good. Those are in glass bottles.
Yeah.
You know what was the worst out of all of them as far as caffeine and just being bad for you, and it was just loaded with energy, worse than an energy drink? They don't have it anymore,
Jolt.
but it
The
was
5-hour
Jolt.
energy.
Jolt.
Yeah,
Oh, the Jolt.
yeah, it was Jolt. Oh my God, that thing was so bad.
I remember that. I remember No Fear too.
Yeah, no fear is the one that I used to drink, dude. I had one of those on a fucking boardwalk back in the day when I was probably shit 15 or whatever, and it was hot as fuck. It was like probably like 90 degrees, and I almost passed out because I had like nothing in my stomach, but I was drinking a no fear energy drink.
Surge.
I don't think I've had that.
That was in like the late 90s, early 2000s.
I used to down Red Bulls. Red Bulls actually taste good though. Like out of all the energy drinks, Red Bulls taste the best. I don't drink soda or anything anymore. Haven't had a soda in like a month. Cut myself off.
More of a liquid.
Surge was kind of a mix between like a Mountain Dew and a Sprite.
What'd you say, balls?
I like LaCroix.
I tried LaCroix because JMA told me about them. For some reason, every time I drink a LaCroix, it gave me a headache.
I always drink LaCroix too.
Dude, I had like I tried it like 5 different times. Every single time it gave me a headache. So I gave them all to my brother and threw the rest away.
That's
There's nothing in there to give you a headache, though.
I don't
It's just
know,
water.
dude. I fucking
yeah.
I gave it like 4 or 5 tries, and every time I was like, nah, I feel like shit, and I stopped drinking it.
I like the original. That's the one I drink the most. Is just the original, like blue one, like the unflavored.
Key lime's the best.
Yeah, I got a couple of the
Yeah,
berry ones, and I got like the yellow can.
The grapefruit one when you put vodka in it.
Yeah, the lime one is good. And if you're craving fucking pop really bad, they have a Pepsi flavored one.
Such a Midwesterner.
So it tastes like Pepsi, but it has no sugar.
Well, it doesn't taste like it doesn't taste exactly like Pepsi, but it's got like a Pepsi flavoring in it that, hits
Yeah.
the spot if you're really craving a pop and you can't, drink one.
Now I'm kind of past the craving stage. I used to have like fucking 2-3 sodas a day, and I stopped drinking soda a little while ago. And I just drink water now. I have lemonade every now and then.
Crystal Light iced tea, that's fire.
I hate tea. Doesn't like most tea have more sugar than soda?
Not Crystal Light.
Depends if it's sweetened or unsweetened.
If you guys on
Crystal
stream,
Light, they just use Splenda.
if you guys on stream missed the madness on AMC this morning, went up to like 37 almost, and then topped out back down to 26. It had a little bit of a short float left. Probably a lot of it got killed today, so there's probably not too much of a short squeeze left. But if it pulls back,
happen, man.
yeah, if it pulls back to like 20, you could probably go again. Very, very extended though.
Dude, Balls is the bomb, Huss. Oh, he's not in here.
So good, man.
What is that?
It's
Just
an energy drink.
I've never seen that.
Oh, you are in here. Well,
Mad Dog 2020.
have you had the root beer one, Huss?
No, I've only had the OG.
They
I've
have
never seen any of the other ones.
yeah, they have a root beer one. It's called like Geek Beer, and then a cherry flavored one, and then like an orange cream.
dude, Mike, I don't know if you guys have a Micro Center, that computer store out by you. They push that ball stuff like left and right, man. They got like 30 coolers full of that shit in there.
It's good, dude.
Every-
I like it a lot. I like it better
Yeah,
than
it's not
Red Bull.
bad. Every turn you make, dude, there's a fucking balls in front of your face.
Keep an eye on DRE, that realty company I called out this morning. Looks like it wants to break out. Probably have a nice week next week.
How the metals doing, Deja?
Let's see. Still the same thing, going down a little bit.
They're pulling back.
Yeah, they haven't bounced at all. They're just going sideways. Everything's pulling back into the weekend. People are selling off before they go on vacation. All the big boys are probably out of the office already.
Bitcoin's still shit in the bed.
Yeah, it's bouncing a little bit, but still around 36,000, which is not good.
There was a 4-hour pivot that it was bouncing off of. I don't know if it failed that or if it is bouncing off of that.
It lost the daily pivot, so I think it lost the 4-hour too. Yeah, it lost the 4-hour and the daily. It lost the weekly too. And it's failing the anchored VWAP. It's not looking good. Little bulldog on the 15-minute.
Might have to make the switch again, man. Take the money out of crypto, put it back into stocks.
Yep.
Keep going back and forth. I can't trade crypto because the market's dog shit. I don't want my money just sitting there doing nothing.
That's what mine is doing right now. I've got a lot of it in cash and then BNB and FTT. Have you looked at the Grumpy Cat thing recently? I haven't looked at it.
It's
No,
gone.
I haven't.
What'd you say, Balls?
Gone.
Gone.
Oh, it's gone?
Yeah. I mean, the chart is gone. It's not on PooCoin anymore. I can't find it on PancakeSwap. I don't know the token address because Sticky deleted the Discord,
Oh, did he? I didn't know that.
and then I think he deleted his old Discord. That's why he created the new account.
I'll have to ask him.
I brought it up in chat yesterday a couple times, asking what happened with it, but he just never replied.
Bitcoin had a little pop there. Volume's already selling off again.
I was promised financial freedom with my Grumpy Cat investment. Looking for a refund now.
You put in $100 and you lost $100?
Nah, dude, I put in like 30 bucks.
Oh.
I think it was like that. I just had some BSC sitting in my wallet, threw at it. And then he's posting pictures of him driving a new BMW. Got me rubbing my head a little bit.
That $30 yours went right into the gas tank, man. Right into
No,
the
dude.
gas.
I know, bro. What the fuck?
You just
It
filled
bought
up
him-
his fucking tank.
Filled up his tank or bought him a couple Starbucks, you know?
Yep. Thanks for the coffee balls.
Looking rugged.
Rugged. Fucking hate rugs.
Yeah, I'm never going to aisle 7 again.
Dude, 2021's the year of the rug.
That's true. It's facts.
You just can't be happy, dude. Fucking first world problems over here. First it was Corona last year. This year it's rugs.
Just rugs slaying everyone. Slaying everything in its path.
You see Soulja Boy's trying to make a rug now.
Yeah. It's It's wild.
Fucking hate
Hilarious.
rugs. Some people love them. Some people are begging to get rugged, dude.
That's true.
I get fucking 5 or 6 messages on
Dude,
Discord.
a lot of
from
money, a
people.
lot of money repellers that just fucking beg to be rugged.
I hate money repellents.
Hagar said same people promote scams like CBBT. Hey, CBBT didn't do that bad. Siri, I'm not talking to you.
What's CBBT?
That was one of those pennies that we played that popped off for like a day and then it died.
Oh yeah,
We made some money on
dude, I
this one.
miss
I
that,
guess.
man. I miss those penny plays, dude. When those things were on fire, like every fucking day.
Dude, I know our hearts were pumping. Put our
You're
whole account.
making like fucking 10, 20 grand a day on pennies.
It was so ridiculous, dude. We had 4 days, guys, for you guys on stream. There was 4 days in Discord. It was like a Thursday, Friday, Monday, Tuesday. Every penny that we played went up over 100% in one day. And we were just fucking rolling in money. It was stupid. And then for the next like 2 months, everything bled out. I'm not holding any pennies right now. The pennies are dead right now.
What if it's just a big rotation, man? Like blue chips, then tech, then Momo stocks, then pennies, and then back to blue chips, and then tech. You know, like what if it's just fucking?
I think the pennies will come back when everything else starts going like sideways or like really slow, and people are just itching to have that high volatility. Bitcoin's getting nuked right here. When people are itching for that high volatility, the pennies will come back. I think what scared a lot of people away from the pennies is when they started halting everything. They started halting like everything that was moving. So people were like, "Fuck that, dude! I'm not trading pennies anymore."
Yeah, getting stuck in a hole is scary.
Yeah. And then, dude, we were trading one. They got halted because the SEC was investigating them. I got fucking reamed on that one. I think I lost like 40%.
That thing was halted for like 2 weeks, right?
Yeah. I got wrecked. Thankfully, it was like the smallest position out of all my pennies.
Fucking rugged.
Yeah, the SEC rugged me.
Even the fucking pennies became rugs. Hate rugs.
CBBT's a scam. They scammed people a while back, years back as well. Pump and dump merger. That is not going to happen. Gotcha.
Dude, what was that one penny where everyone was up like fucking 1,000% and like everyone held on to it and it just got nuked?
Was it one that we played?
I know I wasn't in that one that I'm talking about. I think it started with an E.
Oh, EENF.
or something.
Yeah, EENF.
Yeah.
Holding it.
Coob.
Smoochie got rugged on that, didn't he?
Balls, the Discord's
yeah.
still there.
But I mean, yeah. My profits got rugged. I actually never like lost money on it. I'm still holding it.
Yeah, the Discord's still there, Balls.
Oh, it is. I moved it into a folder and forgot about it, I guess.
Balls is trying to fucking rug
Now
us.
he's trying to fucking rug us.
Let's check out this chart. It didn't pull up on PooCoin.
Yeah, the chart's still there too.
Illinois Red got rugged on that EENF.
Yeah, he did. He lost a lot more than I did.
Rugged.
I think it's like right where I bought in.
Yeah, it's back to like where it opened. Koenig said, what do you think about Bitcoin in the long term, like a month or two, low 30s, or we go higher? It's hard to say, dude. We're just completely ranging where we are now. Right now, it looks like it wants to go lower. You just lost that pivot. If it stays below 37,000, it's going to go down to 32.
Should
I
buy the dip.
I wouldn't be bullish on Bitcoin until we reclaim at least 42. There's a big volume gap around 42. There's a major level around 45. But making a prediction here is pointless because it's completely 50-50. I would even lean bearish. These are the kind of dips you just dollar cost average. It's already down fucking, what, 60% from the high? Yeah, 55%. You just dollar cost average these moves and forget about it. Dollar cost average all the way down to 20K. ETH will always outperform Bitcoin. That's just the way ETH is. ETH outperforms Bitcoin to the upside and the downside. Same way Q's always outperforms SPY. It's just more volatile. Clueless, what the fuck are you talking about? How much is Ethereum down from the highs? To like 60? Yeah, 60%. The same thing for Ethereum. Basically just dollar cost average anything down here. Should be fine a couple of years from now. Just gotta be patient. These type of moves are just the moves that wreck the people that think it's this time is different. Every time they think it's different, and they get wrecked every single time. Bitcoin, Ethereum, they're like the masters of rugs. They trick you into thinking it's different. They rug you every single time.
Remember the people that were saying that alt season hasn't even begun yet?
Yeah, who was that? It was fuck, one of those YouTubers.
I just remember seeing random like people on Twitter saying that.
Yeah, there was a YouTuber that I quote tweeted, like, what the hell are you talking about? He was like, it's not fair, man. We didn't even get an old season. Yeah, people making coins that go up thousands of percent in one day and then fucking rugging them. That's not an old season. People are throwing their money at anything. I think he deleted his tweet because I can't find my reply.
You probably sounded like a fucking idiot. That's why.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he deleted it. Oh no, here it is. It was KSI. KSI, the YouTuber.
I don't even know who that is.
I think he's one of the guys that did one of the boxing fights, I think.
I'm thinking about picking up some Still J here.
What is that?
What do you think, Deja?
Will J?
What's Still J?
SI Silver Miners Juniors.
I think AG looks better. Still J's not bad though. It's got a nice little flat top. I'm in AG.
AG is that the one that I think I'm in that, right? The one that has the pivot right above it?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm in that.
First Majestic.
Still J
they
is an
make
ETF, an ETF though.
Yeah. First Majestic is the one that makes the bars with, I think they have like a lion logo.
What are you thinking of picking up, Jamie?
SILJ, SILJ, Silver Miners Junior. Like, look at the weekly chart, Deja. What do you think of that like weekly candle that we're about to print?
Yeah, the weekly's a lot better than the daily. Cuts out all the chop.
Right?
Yeah, I like that. 1, 2, it's like 10 buy signals.
And isn't it like, I'm on my phone right now, but like it's breaking a massive downtrend too, isn't it? From like all the way fucking like back in 2000, I think it was like 13 or 12 or something like that.
Yeah, it
2013.
is. The monthly is. The monthly's closing above it.
Yep, gonna ape.
I don't know, why does the monthly does. Today is technically the close of the monthly candle because it
Yeah.
by Tuesday it's gonna be June.
What do we can you help me find some options, Deja, on this real quick?
Let me see.
Preferably like December or January.
January 25s have the most open interest.
25s. That's like super far out of the money, isn't it?
Yeah, 20s would be the next one. They have the highest, almost 6,000.
What are you trying to buy? Leaps?
Yeah, like December or January's. Probably January's.
Yeah, 25s or the 20s are the only ones that have good volume. The 20s
So this
actually
is
aren't that bad.
This is the junior miners. Is there an ETF for just the regular miners? Like, you know how they have like GDX and then GDXJ?
Yeah, I'm not sure. You'd have to ask Dime. He knows
I
all
wonder
those
if it's
fucking
just
ones.
I wonder if it's just SIL instead of SILJ.
Yeah, that actually is one. The Silver Miners ETF. Yeah,
Oh, really?
pretty much the same chart.
Oh, look at that close above the weekly close above the auto SR like that.
Look at the massive bulldog on the monthly. That could go for sure.
Is this one? It's fucking hard for me to look at it on my phone. Is this breaking that same like yearly downtrend?
No, because this one is older. This one goes back to 2010. I mean, it's technically breaking the downtrend, but it's not the same style because the chart's older. It broke the downtrend a long time ago. This one has more of a cup and handle, like a double top, at around 50,
What looks better?
51. I think long term you have a lot more growth on SIL.
Not the junior.
Yeah. The SIL would be more of a retracement trade. The SILJ would be like a breakout trade. Somebody's buying up those, what are these, 25s? The 20s. No, never mind, I think they're selling them.
On what?
Yeah, they're not getting a lot of volume, actually, this SILJs.
It's not getting a lot of volume.
Not much. Not recent. A lot of the volume's old.
Is there more open interest on just the regular SIL, like the regular miner?
Let me see.
Looks like there's less.
There's decent open interest on the 55s, which are pretty close to being in the money. Those actually got a massive buyer. What day is that? May 17th. I think that's almost all their... Yeah, almost all their open interest is one guy who bought on May 17th. He bought them for around $4, which is basically where they are now. Those are the 55 contracts for January 2022.
Yeah, this thing's coming. SIL is coming into a monthly auto SR. There's actually 2 monthly auto SRs there.
Yeah, there's pivots. There's two monthly pivots in the way as well. A lot of sells on Bitcoin coming in. Yeah, it's like the only contracts you could play. January 55s. I wouldn't buy too many though, because the sizing is or the open interest isn't that good.
Nvidia just made a new all-time high.
Nice. The open interest is way better on AG. That's why I liked AG.
Yeah, I'm in that.
They've had a lot of big buys recently too on AG. On the what contracts are these? The 20s for January. They've had a couple of decent buys. A lot of people buying the 25s for January, but they're not really recent.
I just realized my AG play is only for July, not January. I don't know if that was a fucking misclick on my part or what.
Yeah, I've got
Maybe I was
January 20s.
maybe I was playing trying to play that pivot break and didn't break it. I don't
Yeah.
know, I forgot.
I've got a diagonal. I'm selling. I'm just going to keep selling all the way up until January. While I hold on to my leaps. If they actually push forward that $6 trillion bill, you would expect silver to do well, but who fucking knows? It hasn't been following inflation. I got filled on those CCL leaps. I'll put them in my channel.
Oh, you were able to get them? You figured out what was the problem?
Yeah, I talked to the guy and I just had to reapply.
I wonder why they took it away.
Hey, I don't know. It
It's
said
stupid.
it said I was like the maxed out tier on one side of the site, then the other side of the site said I was like the lowest tier. Made no sense.
I don't know if I want to pick. I was thinking about picking up some further out calls on JD.
I was looking at JD today, it didn't look bad.
Yeah, it was a big breakout on the falling wedge. Like pick up like some, like December's on that. or January's. It's just scary when you like, like I'm already in fucking Viacom
Yeah.
and then picking up, Chinese JD.
I'm trying not to buy things below the 50-day moving average. But it does have a nice reversal pattern. Breaking out of that wedge. It's way below the
Yeah.
50 though. The 50's at 77.
Deja, what'd you get filled at?
410, I think. I can't remember what I put. It was either 410 or 400. I think I'm only partially filled right now.
You see PayPal's weekly chart, Deja? It's reclaiming a trend line that it lost.
It's got a lot of buy signals on the OTS too. Yeah, that's
PayPal?
clean. Yeah.
It's nice, right?
Past 2 weeks have buy signals, and the Momo's signaling a bear trap. It's probably going to go higher.
Yeah.
Bouncing right off the 21 EMA. Nice rounded bottom too. Yeah, this weekly close on CCL is going to be really good. The monthly is going to close right on the pivot, so it could pull back. I'm going to leave some room to buy more leaps if it does. But pretty nice hammer. Basically just playing the weekly close. Weekly is really good. That BGCP that Stunk was talking about looks really good. Weekly close is strong. It's just doing the same exact pattern every time that it breaks out. Activision not liking that level that I talked about, the 98.24 level. If you can break that level next week really early, it's probably going to run. Equifax is definitely one to watch. Could break out of this triangle next week. A little extended on the monthly. Johnson & Johnson kind of failed that candle. The weekly was looking good, not anymore. I still like this REGN Pharmaceuticals. Breaking that downtrend, retesting it, and putting in a nice little bullish channel. It's not bad. What's the monthly look like on SPY? It's going to be closing here pretty soon. Not the greatest. It's got a nice hanging man candle. Those are typically bearish. Weekly looks good though. Yeah, same thing with the Qs. Nasty hammer candle up here. Yep, same thing with IWM. Nasty hammer. Dow Jones looks the best. Strong weekly and monthly. Strong daily too, back above the pivot. Costco has a nice ascending triangle here, but it's having a negative reaction to earnings. Putting in a daily pivot as well. Hasn't had a daily pivot in a long time. That Pepe Clueless is hilarious. The indexes are just completely going sideways into the holiday weekend, which is pretty typical. Buyers trying to step in here on Bitcoin on the lows. opinion on Dixie. Not much has happened recently. It's just kind of still ranging. It's got a massive level below it. It's like a 10-year level on the monthly, around 88 to 89. If it loses that level, that's when I would start being worried. But for now, it's not really doing anything. It's just kind of ranging in this area. Maybe it could be a double bottom if it bounces off this level, but there's no definitive direction yet. It's either going to bounce very heavily off this level, or it's going to lose this level and it's going to start leaking. There's really not a lot of support below this level until you get down to like 82 to 85. That would be a nasty drop for Dixie. Obviously long term, because Dixie's there's no point looking at Dixie on a short term. You said I shorted Bitcoin at 51. Do you think it's a good idea to add more to my position now? Let me see. If the daily closes below this pivot, it definitely looks weaker. It could go down to 32. The problem is when you see moves like this, you can quickly see a lot of buy pressure come out of nowhere that will bounce it very heavily. So if you're not willing to hold during a sporadic bounce, I would not add.
Elon? Whoa, Tesla just fell hard. Wow. I sold the top and then shorted on the way down. Green, green, green.
Any way to profit from Dixie falling below support? There is UUP. There's a couple of like ETFs you can trade that are based on the dollar. So this is a bullish dollar one. So if you think it's going to fail that support, you could short this or take puts on it. I think they have puts. There's also bearish ones. I can't remember off the top of my head, but there are bearish dollar ETFs that you could trade. They benefit if Dixie falls. I'm actually holding UUP. I'm down a little bit on these options as a hedge. Very small percentage of my portfolio just in case the dollar starts pumping. Five minutes and the long weekend begins. Oh, by the way, guys, I'm not going to be home for the weekend. I'm going to the lake, so I will not be releasing the summary markets on Sunday. I'm going to release it on Monday night. So whenever I get home, which is, I think, I'm not sure what time, but it's probably going to be like somewhere from 6 to 8 o'clock on Monday. I'm going to make the summary markets and then release it then. So be on the lookout for that. It's just going to be a day late. I know it's pretty late for a lot of you guys who are my European viewers, but as long as you watch it before the market opens on Tuesday, you'll be fine. Markets are nuking right now. How do you all short cryptos? I don't see how on Coinbase. You can't short on Coinbase. It's not a margin exchange. It's a spot exchange. You have to be on a margin exchange, like FTX US, Binance US. If you're in the US, you could just go to FTX with a VPN. Look at these sell-offs into the long weekend. This is very common.
It's so easy to short so many things this last hour.
Yeah, you have to be on a margin exchange, not a spot exchange. Spot does not allow you to short. Perfect bounce off this wedge line so far. Came back to retest the wedge, and we're bouncing off of it on ES. Not looking too bad. I think any close like this on the weekly above this wedge is very bullish. The problem is the monthly candle's a little ugly. The thing is with candles like this on ES, they're not very accurate. Like if you saw a candle like this on like a 15-minute chart, it would play out bearishly most of the time. On a monthly chart, on something like an index that perpetually wants to go higher, it's not typically going to have a high strike rate. So I would look more so at the weekly, which is very bullish right now, until we lose like 4150. I'm hoping it closes above this wedge. It's not looking too good right now. We want this weekly to close above the wedge.
There's a good amount of open interest for next week's 550s for Tesla.
What, as like puts? Or you mean
Yeah,
for calls?
puts.
Yeah. Just barely closed above the wedge if we take the close based on the equities time frame. That's not bad. But alright guys, I got a lot of work to do. I got to pack and get a lot of shit done before I leave, so I'm going to call it a stream on that. Like I said, I will not be here this weekend, so the summary markets will be a day late. I typically release it on Sunday. I'm going to be releasing it on Monday, so be on the lookout for that. I will tweet about it when I am getting ready to release it, so just watch my Twitter. Yeah, that's all I got. We have a 20% off sale going on right now for Memorial Day, so going from today until Memorial Day, 20% off the entire site, indicators included. The code is Memorial Day, all one word. It's going to give you 20% off your first month. So if you guys are looking to join the Discord, even the $30 tier, you can get 20% off. So check that out. And yeah, I'll see you guys on Tuesday. You guys have a good weekend. Happy Memorial Day, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.